What, you got a program going?
Yeah, we do. Well, we're working with the radio station, but we're also doing interviews of market vendors today.
Oh, I see.
So you're John Wilcox, right?
Yes.
The famous.
John Wilcox, yeah.
So John, you're a farmer. You're on the island, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah.
And you've been farming for about, what, 20?
Had 20 years on this farm, but I grew up farming, so.
And all your produce is organic?
Right, yeah.
And it's growing right here on Salt Spring Island?
That's right, yeah. Yeah.
What makes the food taste so good on Salt Spring?
Well, I just think it's because it's grown in real soil we're feeding the soil instead of the plants.
Right.
You know, if you use chemicals, then you've got ersatz food.
Right. Now, there's no GMO, is there?
No. No.
What are your views on the GMO?
Well, it's a mistake because of what it does to the ecology of any place, requiring all the chemicals and displacing people from farming. We've already displaced too many.
I think it's crazy, the GMOs. I mean, you're tied into Monsanto forever, and that's one thing Salt Spring's against. That's why we're organic on the island, and it's the produce is just beautiful, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's good. We have some pretty good growers here, and
so what's good today? You've got mint.
Well, there's some mint. That's well crafted, but the rest we have basil there.
That's the basil.
And a couple different kinds of potatoes.
What kind of potatoes are those, John?
There's banana fingerlings, and these pink ones are called Green Mountain. Probably came from Vermont. A guy from the Potato Institute in New Brunswick sent them to me.
Really?
They're fabulous, wow. Yeah.
And you've got some...
lots of garlic. That's our major...
Garlic.
I guess our major crop, you could say.
And what kind of garlic is that, John?
It's Portuguese red garlic, and it's... the beauty of it is you can see there that I've broken a couple open.
Oh, right. The
big size of the cloves, and then it's also a month earlier than any other variety.
Oh, really? That's kind of...
Harvesting this on the 2nd of July. And I haven't even been able to harvest my Russian red yet. It's not ready.
Well, that's really nice to have those early crops, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you've got some zucchinis here.
Well, that's cucumber, actually, yeah. And...
I thought they were pretty small zucchinis.
Beans, yeah, broad beans, yeah. I don't do zucchinis; they're too scary.
They're too scary, and they make such great racers. But
well,
nobody.
That's true, but I also use it. You can use them as anti-car theft devices. You can leave them on the front steps of the church, you know.
Yeah, zucchinis. That's
get
why.
Out of control,
that's why people race them because you know rookie gardeners always grow them, and they grow so crazy, and you've got so many of them, you don't know what to do with them.
That's right. No, I steered away from them.
Well, thank you very much, John. And the name of your farm is Duck Creek Farm, isn't it?
Duck Creek Farm, yeah.
And you have a farm stand, don't you?
Well, no, we don't have a stand. We don't have enough real, constant help to be able to run a stand and do the gardening too. So, do the market.
You got to come down to the market if you want the real McCoy.
Tuesday or.
Oh, you do, which
Tuesday at what are we going to do? We're 3 to 7, but I think it's going to go. It's going to go to 2 until 6.
Oh, and that'll be in the
right here at
the park here instead of behind.
It's becoming quite a busy event too.
I've noticed that, and it's a better location than behind the.
Well, people see you there, and you actually get a bit more out of it.
And it's a dinner time market too, so you can pick up the food right before you cook. Instead of the daytime market behind the United Church was a tough location.
It was a great spot, but it was really tough to get people to remember that it was even going on. Right. You know.
Well, thank you, John, for the interview. Pleasure.
Oh, you're welcome.
Scott.
Thank you. Thanks, Scott.
Have a good day.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue. Thank you very much, John.
See you later.
I'm Scott.